Alright, so we're back here on this blue vac again, and I was on a real long phone call and I wanted to make this next video, and you can already see what I upgraded on this vacuum. I put the silicone hose on here, we did the oil change, and I was like on a 10 or 15 minute phone call, and the vacuum has been off for 10 or 15 minutes. Now you can see, if you look back in the last video, where the vacuum was under microns, and you can see where it is now. So figure about 10 or 15, actually look at 10 minutes. Well, it's been 10 minutes into it, about 10 minutes into it. The vacuum has almost stabilized, and it's just about coming to a stop. It's moving really, really slow. And this is about where the system is stabilizing off. So we know we don't have a lot of moisture in the system because it's not going up anymore to the point where it's going like 3,000, 3,500 microns. So we don't have a ton of moisture in there. I'm about to turn this one on with this hose, new oil, and we'll see where that goes. Let me plug it in. Get over here. Okay, so the vacuum pump come on. So now the vacuum pump is not on, but it's not engaged because I have the valve turned up, so it's disengaged from the system. So let me plug it back in. Let's look at the vacuum once again. As I turn it back in, here you go, right there. Okay, I now have it engaged. So now it'll take a while for it to pull over there, and actually it disturbed it, and it's actually going up right now, but it'll go back down. It'll just take a while. Things don't react. When you get down to the micron range, things don't always react the way you think they're going to react. When using a micron gauge, especially outside of, you'll get different reactions of using a micron gauge inside a set of refrigerant gauges than you will from a standalone that is placed on the other side of the system compared to where you're pulling vacuum. And there's a learning curve, and you'll get frustrated, but it's just something you got to learn. Especially if you want to prove that you don't have moisture in the system, you are going to be going through some frustrating learning curves. But this is how you perform a vacuum. You use not refrigerant hose, you use either metal or silicone hose, a vacuum rated hose, and you attach your standalone micron gauge at the opposite furthest end in your system. Alright, we'll get back to this system when I'm about to recharge it with refrigerant, and I have that set up. Until then, I'll see you on the next video that will be coming up shortly once I finish the paperwork, doing the invoicing on this, and I'll go into the recharge procedure.